Shelley, can we talk about something that has been weighing on me for a while?
And you always say that right before you accuse me of something. What is it now?
It's about my relationship with Daniel. I feel like you're jealous of it, and it's starting to show up in ways that hurt.
Jealous? That's dramatic. Maybe I'm just being honest about things you don't want to hear.
Honesty is one thing, but rolling your eyes when I mention him, making little comments about how some people need a boyfriend to feel relevant, changing plans last minute when he's invited. Those aren't honest critiques. They feel like jabs.
Or maybe they feel like jabs because deep down you know he isn't that great.
The problem isn't whether you like him, it's that you treat my happiness like a threat.
A threat? Please, your entire feed has become couple photos. You act like the rest of us vanished.
That's not fair. I still text you, invite you, ask to hang out. But you make me choose between you and him, and then punish me if I choose him for a night.
I'm not punishing you. I just don't want to be your backup plan.
You're not a backup plan. You're my best friend.
Funny way of showing it. The moment Daniel showed up, our plans went from weekly to maybe next month.
That's not true, and you know it. We've both been busy. But when I do carve out time, you pick fights or cancel, and then tell people I've changed.
Because you have changed, Anne. You defer to him for everything now. Where to eat, what time to leave, which trip to take. It's like you outsourced your personality.
That's harsh. Partnering doesn't mean I disappeared. It means I consider someone else's needs, too.
And where does that leave me? I used to be the first person you called. Now I hear news after you've told him. Your sister, your yoga instructor, and your neighbor's cat.
That's the jealousy I'm talking about, Shelley. I can have a boyfriend and still love you. Those two truths can exist together.
Then why does it feel like there's only room for him?
Because you push away when he's in the picture. You glare, you critique, you bait me into defending him. After a while, I stop bringing him up.
Maybe I don't want to hear about him because every story ends with he's perfect.
He's not perfect, but he's good to me. And I want my best friend to be glad about that.
Glad while I'm the single friend who picks up her own pieces?
There it is. You're hurting.
Of course I'm hurting. I'm the safe person who gets replaced the second romance arrives. I've watched it happen with other friends. I didn't think you'd be next.
I didn't replace you. I'm trying to expand my life.
It doesn't feel like expansion from where I'm sitting. It feels like shrinkage, and I'm the part that shrank.
Then say that instead of taking it out on Daniel.
If I say it, will it change anything? Or will you run back to your couple bubble?
It will change how I show up. But you have to stop taking cheap shots.
He rubs me the wrong way.
Because he exists or because of something real?
He's always there. You used to be spontaneous with me. Now everything has to be, let me check with Daniel.
That's partnership, Shelley. It's also respect. But I can create space that's just us.
Words, words, words. Meanwhile, you bring him to my birthday dinner after I told you it was a girls' night.
That's the one I keep apologizing for. He surprised me with a ride, and I misread the tone. I should have asked you first.
You should have, because then his opinion dominated the conversation about my job, and I felt like a guest at my own table.
I'm sorry, I'll own that. But can you own the things you did afterward? You sent me a text saying, enjoy the honeymoon stage before he cheats like the rest. That was cruel.
I was angry.
You were hurting, and you aimed at the softest part of me.
I wanted you to feel what I felt, pushed aside.
It worked. I cried for 2 days. Then I started avoiding you because I didn't know whether you'd hug me or attack me.
I didn't know I had that much power.
You do. You're my best friend.
Then hear me. I'm afraid. I'm afraid you'll get married and forget about me. I'm afraid there won't be space for my messy nights and impulsive breakfasts and all the little rituals that made us us.
Thank you for finally saying it.
It's ugly to admit.
It's honest to admit. Now we can work with honesty.
And what does working with honesty look like?
It looks like boundaries and agreements and real time together that doesn't make you compete with him.
Spell it out.
First, a standing friend night, hours, no partners, no plus ones. Phones off except emergencies. We pick a night and protect it.
Non-negotiable.
Non-negotiable. Second, if either of us feels replaced or sidelined, we say yellow light. That means pause, talk, recalibrate.
Yellow light. I like it.
Third, feedback rules. If you don't like something Daniel did, you tell me once calmly and only if it directly affects me. Not sarcasm, not character assassination.
So I can't say he looks like a reality TV extra.
That's mean, not helpful.
Fine, but what if I see red flags?
Then you say, I'm worried about this specific behavior. Concrete, not vibes. I promise to listen.
And what do I get to ask of you?
Ask.
I want time that's mine, not squeezed between date nights. I need to know there's a seat at your table with my name on it.
You have it.
I also want you to notice when I'm swallowing jealousy and trying to be supportive. A little gratitude would unclench a lot.
I can do that. I can say, thank you for making space for me and for us.
And I'll try not to say things like must be nice every time he pays for dinner.
Please, that one hurts.
It's my defense mechanism. If I make it a joke, I don't have to feel the sting.
But the joke lands on me.
I hear you.
There's another piece we should talk about. When you flirt with Daniel's friends in a pointed way, it feels like you're testing him.
Maybe I am. If he can be swayed by a little charm, better we find out now.
That's not your job. It puts me in a terrible position and turns hangouts into auditions.
You're right. That's me trying to control what I can't.
What you can control is how we stay us. We can plan a trip that's just ours. We can keep our traditions. We can build new ones.
A trip, where?
You pick.
The coast, cheap motel, ocean air, loud music, fries for breakfast.
Done. Daniel can take care of the cat.
He'll really be okay with that?
If he loves me, he loves what matters to me. You matter.
That sounded nice.
It's true.
Can I admit one more thing?
Please.
Sometimes I talk badly about him to our other friends because I want allies. I don't like that version of me.
Thank you for saying that. It put cracks in my trust.
I'll stop. If I have something to say, I'll bring it to you first.
That would rebuild a lot.
What if I try and it still hurts?
Then we sit again and adjust. Relationships, friendships, none of this is a one-time fix.
I want to ask something hard of you.
Go ahead.
When it's just us, can we talk about more than your relationship? I miss hearing about your writing, your weird dreams, your plans that don't revolve around couplehood.
Yes, I can make that shift.
And I'll ask about Daniel when it matters, not as a test, but because I want to care about what you care about.
That means a lot.
Do you want to know the real reason I made that catty comment about people needing a boyfriend to feel relevant?
Tell me.
I had a terrible day at work. I wanted to call you. You were on a date. I told myself, if you weren't dating, I would have had my person. It wasn't fair to you, but it felt true in the moment.
Next time, text me. I need you. Even if I can't answer immediately, I'll send love and set a time.
You do that?
Of course.
Okay, if I'm being honest, I'm also scared of being the friend who sits at the single table while you move to the couple's table.
Then let's break the tables. We'll have a people table.
I like that.
Shelley, you're allowed to be jealous. Feelings are signals. But you're not allowed to weaponize them against me or against Daniel.
I accept that. And you're not allowed to disappear and then claim you never left.
I accept that too.
Yellow light when needed.
Yellow light.
One last thing. If one day Daniel really does hurt you, will you trust me enough to tell me first?
Yes. You're my emergency contact in more ways than one.
Then I can breathe.
Breathe with me.
Anne, I'm sorry for the comments, the undercutting, the sabotaging.
I'm sorry for not protecting our friend night and for letting silence grow between us.
So what happens now?
I text you 3 dates for our friend night. You choose one. We put it on the calendar for the next 3 months.
And the trip.
And the trip.
And if I feel jealous, I say it, not spray it.
Exactly.
Thank you for not giving up on me even when I was prickly.
Thank you for staying at the table and telling the truth.
I'm going to practice being happy for you out loud.
And I'll practice seeing you, not just my relationship.
Do you want to tell me something you love about Daniel, so I can start with an easy win?
He notices when I'm anxious and quietly refills my water and takes my phone away so I'll breathe.
That's kind. I can like that.
Thank you.
And you can like that today I didn't make a snide comment when you mentioned him.
I noticed.
Progress.
Progress.
Okay, send me those dates.
I will right after this.
Good.
Thank you for listening to our Roleplay Advise. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment on any other roleplay advise you would like to see.